Hey guys, Coach 𝐿 here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about a 100% member-to-member business model, how it can make you money in the online space by understanding this model. This is the exact model that has made me thousands of dollars online, and I love sharing with people how it works so they can make it work for themselves. I'm going to be talking about this in the context of a member-to-member program called Infinity Processing System. So we're going to get right into it, and I'm going to go ahead and share this business model so you can understand how you can make money with it. So again, we're talking about the member-to-member business model. We're going to talk about why this is the smartest business model around, right? There's a lot of businesses. There's a lot of ways to make money online. There's a lot of ways to make money, period, right? But not every business model makes dollars and cents, meaning that it just doesn't. So we're going to talk about how it can help you get started making money online as a legitimate business. So you're going to want to be sure to stay all the way to the end, because you're going to learn a simple way to start earning consistent money online. So let's dive in. Also, if you want to learn about making money online, affiliate marketing in general, and how to work from home, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell to learn more about that. All right. And you can always at any time click the link beneath this video to see my #1 way to make money online. All right, so let's get right into it. We're going to talk business, dollars and cents. Okay. So what happens when most people want to start a business? They start what is called a traditional business. Okay. As you can see by this chart here, there's a lot of steps to starting a traditional brick and mortar business, right? You got to come up with an idea. You got to get funding. You got to either get a loan or things like that. You got to, fully develop a product or service. Like, you have to literally create a product or service from scratch. All of these things when you decide that you want to start a brick and mortar traditional business. Now, there's some problems with this business model that the member-to-member 100% commission business model solves. In a traditional business, you typically have to buy or have a building or a location, and that's a lot of overhead, right? Every single month, whether your business makes money, does anything good, whether you're in profit or the red, the black, it doesn't matter. You're spending money on a building, okay? And you are stuck to that location. Okay, you have to be there no matter what. You have to then staff that building or stock that building with supplies for your traditional business, right? That can get expensive. We're talking about phone bills, making sure you have a phone bills, computers, or a cash register, right? Making sure you have those types of things, payment, all these things, right? Supplies for, paper, printer, all those things. Then you most likely will have to hire at least one person in your traditional business, right? So before you even get into profit mode, you just spending. This is a problem with traditional business, right? Then you have to have a marketing budget, right? Because if your business just sits there and you're not marketing, you don't have a marketing budget, you're not spending money on advertising, your business is not growing, your business ain't making no money, right? And then the other thing is most people who own traditional businesses, they're always in their business. I know a guy who he ran a 7-Eleven store next to me, and he was like so happy to have a franchise. When I asked him how many hours a week he worked, he typically would work about 70 hours a week in his business all the time. And if he took home 6 figures in profit, that was a good year, okay, for 70 hours of work. And most of the time he wasn't taking nowhere near that home and profit. Okay, so as you can see with a traditional brick and mortar business, one of the main problems is that it's overhead heavy, cash flow low. It might be years when you own a traditional business before you are able to get into positive cash flow. And in fact, Business Insider said that 82% of small businesses fail because of cash flow issues. This is where the business model that I'm going to show you solves one of that major problems. Now, when I learned about member-to-member programs, this was one of my business breakthroughs. I had tried a lot of different business models before. I had tried multi-level marketing. I tried all types of things like that. Like, I tried, having a traditional business. I tried all these things, and I just kept failing, and I couldn't get the cash flows right. And I kept saying, what is it, right? So when I learned the member-to-member 100% commission from it was my breakthrough, because I started to understand that this is the business model that will allow you to make 100% commissions of commission structures that make sense to your bottom line, right? When you're able to get in your instantly, you're able to get $300 or $1,000 or whatever, depending on what you're promoting, right? You're able to get those types of commission levels instantly to your, into your bank account. That is game changing for you as an entrepreneur versus having a business model that is cash flow low but expense heavy. Okay. So that's that's part of it. But I want to talk about why the member-to-member business model, which Infinity Processing System is a member-to-member 100% commission business model. I want to talk about this business model and why you need to think about it as a business model versus maybe some of the things that you're already doing right now. I see a lot of people doing a lot of things. I was talking to a lady, and every single month she's paying for an auto ship for a business and she's not making profit. That's not smart. Even when she does make sales, it doesn't offset her costs, so she's not in profit. And I always explain to people that making money is not the same as being in profit. If your business model doesn't put you in position to be in profit, which this member-to-member model does, then it doesn't make dollars and cents. Business, even though you're online business, you're still business. If you're not in profit, it don't make sense. Okay? So the good thing about an affiliate member-to-member business model is that your only expense to start a member-to-member model is your startup costs, right? There's no monthly fees with member-to-member models. Okay, so that said, you have no monthly fees. That means that everything you make in terms of commissions and sales and things like that, that's direct to your pocket. Every month you're not bleeding money. So with Infinity Processing System, you can start up with $300 and no monthly fees. Okay, nowhere can you start a business, right? I tell people all the time, like, that's the other thing about member to member is the entry cost is so low. When people want to start brick and mortar businesses, they're spending thousands of dollars before they can even start the business, right? You can start a business with $300 for an investment in yourself in a business model for $300. Okay. Now, another reason why member to member is smart business is because it's a cash flow high business, meaning that you get 100% commissions. Like, it's not, like MLM, you make a commission and they take like 70 to 80%. You might get 20%, right? Or you might get 50%. No, you get 100% of a commission when you make a commission with this product, and it goes direct into your payment processor, your PayPal, your Stripe, your Zelle. Okay, and you make $300 every time a customer purchases Infinity Processing System. That's great cash flow. $300 for a lot of people will pay their car note, right? Multiple $300 will pay your rent, right? Multiple $300 will allow you to go on vacation. This is where we talk about when you promote things that change your cash flow, that allows you to have the type of cash flow that you need, then you're able to change your lifestyle. But you can't do that when you're promoting penny programs and things like that. And that's why I like member-to-member models that have commission structures that make sense. Okay. The other thing about the member-to-member business model, and if we go back one, I just want to show you, when I talk about my first breakthrough in affiliate marketing, it wasn't just that the business model made sense in terms of dollars and cents. It was that most member-to-member models focus on solving your marketing problem. Most people will get in and they'll get razzle-dazzled by compensation plans. But I realized when I got into member, that was the first time that I ever got into an affiliate program and realized that, wow, they gave me training tied to this ability to make commission, and the training is where the gold is. Most people focus on how much money can I make and they're blah blah blah, but they don't realize that the gold is in solving that marketing problem and learning how to market. So the great thing about the affiliate member-to-member model is that it solves your marketing problem. Here's how. Remember I said with traditional brick and mortar businesses, you need a marketing budget. You have to have an ad spend budget. Not with member-to-member models. Now, if you want to do paid ads, you can, but you'll most likely make more money with free traffic because it not only converts better and faster, know, like, and trust, but if you know how to do it well, you can make a lot of money, right? And you can make good money, right? If you understand how to market. The other thing that I love about affiliate member-to-member models is that no prior experience of promotion or how to market is needed, because the exact product, which is the membership area, it trains you. It trains whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced person. It trains you on how to be a better marketer. That is the product. Okay, now with an affiliate member-to-member business model, you don't need a building, you don't need a location. Anywhere you have a phone, computer, whatever, you can be in business. Your supplies, your only supplies that you will need is an autoresponder. And you could even wait to get that, but I would say as soon as you can, you need to get an autoresponder. Okay, you do not need to hire people with the member-to-member model. You do not have to always be in your business. So I did a video yesterday where I talked about how I woke up to this $300 commission, right? I wasn't talking to that person or working on my business in that moment, right? But somebody was able to purchase from my business because of the strategies that were taught, right? They were able to purchase from my business, and I don't always have to be in my business. Okay, whereas the person who owns the 7-Eleven or traditional business model, a lot of times they're working 70-hour weeks and they might not even take home that much money at all. Okay, your overhead is $0 after your startup expenses. You don't have any monthly overhead. Okay, I hope you're catching my drift about why member-to-member is one of the smartest business models out there. Your cash flow ability is in this case, it would be intermediate to high, right? Because you're able to make $300 commissions every single time somebody purchases and you're a pro member. Okay. And you can see profit as soon as you make your first commission because you don't have all that overhead. Okay. So this is smart business in sense. Now let's look at the actual product. Remember I said the gold is in the product. A lot of people, I want to start before I talk about the product. I want to say this. Most gurus out there, people say, oh, I've tried everything. Most of them fell for the trap of the compensation plan razzle dazzle. That's what I call it. Compensation plan razzle dazzle. Most gurus will distract you because they will distract you and tell you, you can make this, you can make this, you can make this. They will razzle dazzle you with matrices and compensation plans. Why do they do that? Why do people in multi-level marketing programs and some other programs do this? Distract you with razzle-dazzle matrices and compensation plan because they know that they don't have the ability to teach you what is in IPS. In IPS, the core product is what you need to know if you're serious about making money in life, if you're serious about being an affiliate marketer, you're serious about marketing, you're going to want the product. The product is Infinity Processing System training in the membership area. The membership area focuses on the core things that you need to know in order to not only market anything online and be able to make money. Rather you want to have your own coaching program, rather you want to promote Infinity Processing System, rather you have a brick and mortar business and you want to learn how to market better, you have to learn how to master these platforms, at least one or two of them. I would say two of them. And my favorite is YouTube and my second would be Facebook. Okay, so that's what most gurus will distract people with the compensation plan. People will fall for it. They will fall for the, oh, what can I make instead of what can I learn? Please, I hope if there was nothing you walk away from, if a program is not focused on what you can learn so that you can make money with the compensation plan, walk away. Because all you're going to have is the vehicle. The vehicle is the opportunity to make money, but you don't have the gas, the know-how on how to make the actual money. And that's what IPS gives you. Okay, so as you can see here, I have next to a YouTube automation because that is my favorite way, using YouTube to put out simple videos. And again, if you don't like showing your face, there are ways that you can market and make money on YouTube without having to show your face. And that's it teaches you YouTube automation. It teaches you all these different ways to market your business. It teaches you how to put your business on automation. Now, that doesn't mean you need to do you don't have to do anything. You're just going to sit back and collect checks. That's not how being a business owner works. What it means is you have systems in place so that when you're not in your business working, you have systems that are presenting for you, putting you in position to make a sale. It will show you how to do that as well. And then IPS actually solves one of the major problems that I find with people who want to make money online. Most people who want to make money online do not have a daily routine. If you have a brick and mortar business, you have a daily routine. Your daily routine is typically you open up your business, you're doing customer service, you might have a weekly time when you're marketing and doing accounting or bookkeeping for your business and things like that. You have a daily routine. People think when you're online, you don't have to have a daily routine for your business, but boo, you do. So one of the things that will accelerate your success is when you have a daily action plan for success, a daily routine. Some people call it daily method of operation. I don't care what you call it, but you must do it daily, every single day, just like you wash your butt. So they give it to you here. This by itself could be sold for $1,000. I've seen people do it. They give it to you, Infinity Processing System, in the pro level, right? So that's pretty cool. So I just want to show you that Infinity Processing System works, show you some member proof and results. Yesterday, like I said here, I was out with my little cousin. She's my little boo. And I was out like spoiling her rotten for being so good in school and getting good grades during the pandemic. And that morning, a $300 commission rolled in at about 6 a.m. You can see right on the screen, 6 a.m. it rolled in. So, you know, and these are the things I love about member-to-member programs, especially passively. I'm a passive income queen, right? I love the fact that I could be out living my life, and because of YouTube and funnels that, you know, IPS shows you how to set up, right? I can be living my life and good, you know, commissions could be rolling in. Okay. And then we have other members who are getting results. You know, here we had a member, she received $350, well, to date, $650 actually. And then we have James over here is also getting tons of commissions as well with the program. So it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, intermediate, an advanced marketer. The training is the same for every member. The opportunity is the same for every member, right? The model makes sense. So it's really about you coming in and learning the strategies. Okay, here we have another member, $300 payment, another member, $300 payment, and just more members, $300 payments, right? And then in our proof group, we have hundreds of people in there with success stories, right, of proof and getting results. And how are these members getting results? Let's talk about that, right? They're getting results because I showed you the membership area. They're not just being consumers of training. They're consuming the training and applying the training and doing what the membership area is teaching you to do. They're doing it. They're doing it daily. They're doing it consistently. They're getting results. And that is the thing. So if you're ready to get started with IPS, I explained the business model. If you're self-driven, you're self-motivated, you're teachable, you're able to follow the strategies in the membership area, you're positive, and you're ready to invest in starting a legitimate home business model, right? All you need is either $300 or $150 to get started in this. There's no monthly fees. There's a $300 level and then there's a $150 level underneath it. You could start with either one of those if you're a serious marketer. There's a $50 level for full transparency, but I'm not talking to those people, like, because I talk to people who are serious about starting a legitimate business, right? If you're serious about starting a business, $50 is not a business that's going to give you like pocket change commissions. But if you're ready to actually make income that can actually change your bottom line as a legitimate home business, then you invest in that model and then you position yourself, right? So that's that. And then you need at least 1 hour a day to devote to building your business. Remember I said going back to that daily routine, right? That you do consistently. That's how you build income, is following that routine consistently and daily and building your social media and building your business, right? So that's that. So even though you're online, you still have to have time to build an online business, and you still have to follow a routine. Okay, an hour is not a lot to ask, and it doesn't even have to be a whole 1 hour block, right? You could do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, 30 minutes during your lunch break, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes. I don't care how you make it happen, but those who are serious find the time. So these are the things. IPS is a great model. It's a great model. It makes sense. The training is that's how we're having all these successors. People are like, well, what's happening? What's different over in IPS that we're seeing? Like, what is it? The secret sauce is the training. Okay. The secret sauce is people actually getting in and applying the training. Okay. So if that's you and you're ready to get started, beneath this video, go ahead and you can get access to that as soon as today and start as soon as today. Go ahead, enter your best email so that we can get connected, and you know, watch the video. If you're ready, go ahead and lock in your spot and then reach out to me for your training bonuses. That's it. Smash the subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, my friends.